Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to the final set of PSL Season 1 Round 1 finals between Snow and Royal. This fifth set is going to be played on the map New Dark Origin, a Season 17 ASL map. And 4 crazy games so far, very nice, especially set 3 and set 4, I really enjoyed them. I hope you have enjoyed them as well. Oops, that's not the map I want to show. This is the map I want to show. New Dark Origin 2-player map. Top left, Royal Red. Bottom right, Snow Blue are the colors, and here are the map stats. So New Dark Origin, Royal enjoys a 51% win rate if the average of the market is to be expected in this particular encounter. Snow is going to be going for a gas steal, as often is indicative on this kind of 2-player maps. That is fine. And let's see what kind of builds are actually viable here. I mean, we've seen a lot. We've seen proxy pylon with gateway or proxy pylon with robo in the middle of the map. We've seen, Terran just going for crazy mid-game pushes. We've seen stuff getting slit into the back doors, like a Dark Templar or a Vulture in the back door. All of those shenanigans. So let's hope for some good games to kind of seal the deal here for a weekend expansion coming up for Snow. He sees that his enemy has not yet scouted. Okay, no, there is an SV coming out to scout. So will Snow go for an expansion? Okay, he's gonna be going for an expansion, and this might be slightly risky, right? Is it gonna be risky? I guess at least the probe is still alive. Okay, we do have a freaking proxy barracks. So Royal, as you can see it, he's gonna be building double barracks here. The probe we have a few more, maybe a minute or so just for hanging out and doing some attacks, but the Marine's gonna chase it out. And behind this, we are going to be having a gateway and then gas here. I mean, how can Snow not see that there was a SCV coming out to scout? I actually don't understand how that worked. What is the timing of that SCV? I actually have to go back and check, because I find it hard to believe that he would sneak out an SCV before the probe arrives. So the SCV was probably sent after the probe was already in the base. So how can the probe not see that? That is something I kind of wonder. But anyways, we're going to be having a nice attack here. And Royal's going to be making non-stop Marine now. Okay, S probe's going to try to check now. No! The probe was about to head towards that right side of the map. He doesn't see anything, and he's going to have to return. Okay, we do have a double gateway with no gas. Double gateway with no gas. So maybe he's already anticipating this kind of build. He doesn't even want to confirm. He just go for blind double gateway without gas. And probes are going to be mining some minerals. Now we're going to be having 3 Marines, 3 SCV, 2 here and 1 already out in the middle. Maybe 2 or 4. Okay, 4 SCVs. We're going to be seeing a maybe a pylon just to complete the wall here, and just to provide a bit of a battery. Maybe the battery we need to get created at some point, but for the time being, probes are going to start to mine. And yeah, Snow knows. Snow maybe he already expected that. Okay, body blocking, and the Zealot is gonna maybe do one or 2 hits. But he needs to go to this other side to actually, get some minerals, get some shield recovery. Probes gonna try to attack the SV. The SV is gonna go towards the north side of that bunker, so probes need to run for their lives. Royal is gonna end the game in style, but we do have a Zealot attacking that SV within the bunker. The Zealots need to go and hide on high ground now. This bunker will be in range of that building. What can Snow do? Remember, Snow still have a hidden probe out on this map, guys, so he can actually still do some damages later if he goes to some kind of hidden building. But what can he go for? Marine's gonna start to attack the probe. The probe need to get evacuated, and this base will fall for sure. Behind this, Snow is gonna be going for gas. And yeah, he will need to make something on the high ground, so the game is not yet over. Snow need to save his hidden probe. He's got a hidden probe here. He need to make sure it doesn't die, because he need it for a lot of purposes later. I don't know, scout. Okay, oh my god, that probe dies, and Snow is gonna feel the snowballing effect here. He is gonna get completely trapped. He does get a Zealot out, just to apply a bit of pressure, and also see what his enemy is gone for. There's gonna be a quick expansion behind this. I guess Royal is getting ready for that expansion. We do have a Marine checking out, and the Marine's gonna get attacked. It took 2 hits off. Behind this, is Royal gonna be going for a bio build. That would be funny if we actually go for bio. But he's not. The Zealot is gonna head out here. The Zealot actually need to also test the bunker to see if there's anything inside the bunker. Sometimes there isn't anything at all. But I guess there's gonna be something in the bunker. We have a Marine just walking way too far forward. The Marine gets attacked, and Royo is not paying attention. He loses a Marine. It's kind of happening off screen. But we are going to be having a Zealot just being applying a little bit of pressure here. One more Marine dies. This Zealot's gonna get on the high ground. He's gonna try to attack SCV. At least he can slow down. No, he doesn't have enough time to do it. So he's gonna go inside the main to drive his enemies, Marines back. Behind this, we have Dragoons moving across. He can actually try to attack the bunker because he's got a lot of building. He's gonna attack it, and he can drive the Zealot that is damaged back. One Zealot is gonna be falling. Marine's gonna fall back, and he's gonna push out, and at least he can expand now. Yeah, that building's gonna fall, and he's gonna have enough time to expand because there's nothing blocking this wall, and the tech is gonna be getting a little bit delayed here. For Royal, this Dragoon is taking a lot of hits. He's gonna fall back, but one Zealot has fallen. But Zealots are cheap. Zealot costs the same as a Marine, guys. So now Royo is gonna have to defend here. There's gonna be a fast robo before Dragoon range is up. Let's see if Royo is gonna have enough to defend. He's gonna be going for double factory. He's got a floating barracks. Very rare for us to see floating barracks in PvT, and I guess Snow doesn't expect it. He doesn't expect it, so he's building a robo with a slow core upgrade right in the face of the floating barracks. But now the floating barrack will get destroyed, but he's got another barracks, so he's got two barracks, so that's fine. I don't think the barracks saw the robo. Yeah, he definitely did not see the robo. Yeah, so this barracks will fall, and maybe there's gonna be an expansion behind this by Snow because it's gonna be way too late to go for any kind of pressure, and the barracks falls. Alright, we are going to be having both players transition into a normal game now after a crazy opening. I think that Snow knew that there was gonna be a double barracks push. He just did not scout. Maybe he assumed that it was that. Maybe he was just counting the number of SCVs, or maybe he saw an SCV moving out, but he didn't see it moving towards his base or something like that, so he just assumed it, and he built blind double gateway with zero extractor. Anyways, he's gonna having Dragoons attacking now, and this SCV is gonna back down. Supplying wise, Snow 50 and Royal 50. The tank's gonna take some hits. Yeah, so for the next few minutes, Roy's gonna get boxed in because his enemies got faster Dragooned. A lot more Dragoons than Roy's got tanks. Observers already out on the field. Another Nexus goes down, so the game is gonna completely get standard here. Does Royo change the course of the game by going for something crazy like Starport? No, he's gonna be going for upgrades. He's building a lot of turrets, but this is premature because Snow has gone for Ops first. Of course, Snow is a guy who is very much known to go for Reaver first, but he's going for Ops first, and that's going to allow him time to get his new base saturated a bit faster. Turrets going up on several locations. By the way, the map New Dark Region, if you remember from the previous season of the ASL, the way this map is played in TVP is Protoss can decide to take the 2 o'clock position. Oh, I guess to you is 2:30. 2:30 position on the right side there. Or he can take the little bit easier to defend 7 o'clock position. The 2:30 position, I like it a little bit better because I always like to take the forward bases closer towards my enemy so I can retreat towards the other bases later. But taking the bottom left isn't such a bad idea, so we shall see what Snow decides to go to. And the way that the mineral, the bases are spread out, the Terran gets an advantage in the later part. If the game drag on long enough, Terran basically have access to all of the bases because they can just actually slow pushing with the tanks. For example, the top left will not ever be taken by Protoss unless he's got an overwhelmingly, high advantage. Anyways, Observer checking things out. He's also, of course, fearful of something like a freaking 5 barracks build, but it's not going to be the case. It's going to be a 5 fact push with +1 weapons upgrade. And behind this, Snow's got 3 bases. How many gateway does he have? He's going to be going up with 6 gateway. Okay, he's got a Reaver as well. So 6 gateway against 5 fact is a decent. There are some tanks behind this. So Snow's going to have to back up. That's a lot of tank. I mean, this is the flash build, guys. This is the build where you just build massive amount of tanks at the beginning, and then you're going to be building only vultures a little bit later on. So that's that. Imagine like you have a huge amount of tanks and you're moving them out, and Reaver does like 2-3 shots on your tanks, and 3 of them died. That would be the saddest day for Terran. Anyways, Royo's gonna make it across this bridge now. Protoss got forces on 2 sides. The shuttle's gonna kind of dance around here. And maybe Snow's invested into shuttle speed already. He's gonna try to lay something. He's looking for some openings. There are very few anti-air options here for Royo. The Goliaths don't have the range upgrade. You see that the shuttle need to back up here because I think scans is going to get deployed at some point. Maybe not yet. Yeah, I guess the observer is still here, so he's going to clear the area a little bit. Okay, finally we have a scanner coming up, so the op's gonna get sniped. And Snow, we need to retake the op. We are at the 10 minute and 40th second of the game. Snow 106 supply, Royo 98, about 10 supply difference. Slow pushing once again from Royo, and Snow is being patient as ever with his Reaver. Pulling back, gonna take one shot. No, the Goliath's gonna start to attack the Shadow now. Not having shuttle speed is a kind of a disadvantage for Snow because you want to actually you know, shuttle speed costs money, basically, a lot. So he want to actually just make use of whatever he's got here. And he's pushed back, all the way back, but he's got some forces getting ready to strike for the counter. Remember that third game where Snow was completely behind and under siege, and he just go for crazy drop and just dismantle the Terran in the sickest way possible. He's doing the same thing now. He's gonna clear this area first. One Dragoon's gonna get wiped out, and behind is going to be going for a frontal attack in the main. There are very few places that you can actually attack. Anyways, you're going to be having Dragoons attacking against the Vulture. There are 0 tanks in that position. So he's going to back up, and that's slightly unfortunate. He's going to try to clear this turret here. Looks like the tank's gonna cross the line here. This Reaver needs to get picked up by Snow. He needs to attack from both sides. He's gonna pull back Dragoons into attack. He will attack. He will clear out one tank. He's gonna try to attack out the other tank. This is a nice Reaver shot, clearing only a single Goliath. He's gonna back up and force. Okay, we're gonna be having reinforced from the back. Snow's got this kind of sloppy here. He destroyed the turret. At least he's able to actually, you know, force his enemy into a clump here. This is a nice sandwich on sandwich action for both players. We have a single Shadow has got. He's gonna land a Zelle out. This is a beautiful engagement from Snow. No defenses from the freaking goddamn Vultures, and tanks are eating themselves like fire. And tanks gonna unseat, and this is gonna be the moment for the Dragoons to come in and clear the game. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here happy to crown Snow as the champion of the first season of PSL round 1. Whatever the heck that means. I mean, if there are 3 rounds, how can you determine who's the overall champion? Because, I mean, each round will have a champion. But anyways, looks like at the last minute, Royo comes back with some forces. I think we do have some Reaver in those groups. We have a Dark Templar. There will be some Mind Drag. Oh my god, no scanner. Where's the scanner? Okay, now he scans and he unseated just the right moment, which is going to be nice here. The game is not yet over by any stretch of imagination. I guess my stretch of imagination was a little bit longer than yours. We have another Dark Templar coming out slowly, coming here for driving stuff, and he's going to destroy one of the weaker tanks, and he's going to... Another tank gets sniped. Only 3 tanks remaining, so Snow has got the advantage, but the game is not yet out of the water for either of the player. There's going to be a small position. This position is not worth it. Royo should not camp here. There's no like freaking benefits of camping in that area. And anyways, Dragoons coming out from the left side. Remember that Royo has not yet expanded. It's not yet expanded. There's going to be a Reaver shot. The Zelle coming out just to drive some of the mind here, and also clearing out and making way for a single probe to move out. Anyways, he's gonna try to expand towards the bottom left, but there are some Vultures waiting in that area. These forces for Snow is getting pushed back. Wow, Royals, you know, surprisingly came out with a crap ton of forces. We need to have a Mind Drag at some point. He's gonna try to do a Mind Drag just to clear out as many Vultures as possible before he dies. And now he will die. Snow, I mean, he need to go for something drastic. If he just go for these kind of traditional pushes like he often does, then he will not get things done. And Roy would just kind of steamroll over him in the mid to late game. And now this position is getting stronger and stronger. +1 weapons and +1 armor. At least Snow is able to come out on this other side of the map. Still 3 bases for Snow, and we have 2 bases for Roy. The Reaver need to land. The Reaver lands, and he's gonna take some shots against this position, and now looks like Royo wants to close the gap. He's gonna put some turrets there, and Royo is gonna move back This base will have some defenses. The tank's gonna get attacked. The Reaver did land itself here. Tanks are not sieging. The Reaver is not being used. He's gonna pull back in the corner. Come on, unload your Reaver. Where is he going? Unload the Reaver and take some shots. He's gonna try to take at least one good shot against the Vulture. That isn't so bad. And he's gonna be hanging out at the bottom back on the screen. And Snow, okay, what does he have here? He built a Stargate and an Arbiter. Very interesting. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, this base is gonna finally get cleared up, but there is a Vulture in that area. So at some point, if the probe goes up there, the Vulture can actually wait in the area to snipe it. Snow is gonna try to head onto the high ground just right outside of Royo's third base. And so is Royo. Royo's doing exactly the same thing here. He comes up with some Vultures. Both the players are joggling for position. We're at the 15-minute mark on the game. The game is very close. I thought for sure that Royo was crushed in a previous engagement, but he just came out with a lot of forces here. Goliath's gonna come out to snipe the Observer. The Observer pulls back smartly. Smart move from Snow. What is he doing? Well, he's engaging a little bit too fast here, but he's going to be coming out from this side. I mean, I love the fact that these two players are very patient. Very patient. 4 Dragoons. Reaver's going to do a shot because he's on the high ground and there's no vision advantage for Terran. Looks like one tank is going to be falling. Well, yeah, that tank falls. Both tanks fall. The Reaver's still on the high ground, still going to be doing some shot. The Reaver's going to take the shot against the Vultures and back up. Goliath's going to try to snipe the Shadow. The Shadow lives or not. The Shadow is sniped, but the Reaver does so many shots. At the last minute, all of these forces are going to get destroyed. Snowbed up by about 30 supply, 20 supply, excuse me. Royo clears his new base though. Behind this, yeah, Snow's gonna take his own 4th, and he's getting ready to take his 5th. This position is so fragile. Only a couple of tanks and you know, some units. But yeah, anyways, looks like we're gonna be having more forces. The first Arbiter of the game is gonna get created. Snow is slightly constipated. He needs to, you know, move forces from this corridor. For the time being, he's going to be clearing this area using his Dragoons, and all of the forces moving towards the left side. But Snow has got some Zealot and Dragoons on this position. This base is not yet completed. We have even a Shadow reinforcing from the sky. There are some tanks here. What is Snow going to do? He's going to land a Reaver and he's going to push the Terran forces back. There is a tank in the corner. Dragoons need to go back on the high ground, and we have a huge amount of Protoss presence at the 230 position that are not being used in any kind of battles. Yeah, Snow, I mean, his APM is falling. 290 APM, that's my APM, of course. Yeah, this base is completed, but Snow is forced to evacuate the area. He cannot mine here. I guess he's gonna try to hold it slightly, but he will need to be careful not to lose his entire force here. Yeah, Vulture's on the high ground. The Shadow's gonna return. He's waiting for his Arbiters. When he gets his Arbiters, the game is gonna even out a little bit, but looks like Snow's going for the huge attack on this right flank. Yeah, no Observer means that he can actually not see this area, which is not good. Snow is not invested into Shadow with speed, and this is hurting him. It's hurting him bad, because he's got 1,600 minerals, but he's not able to fly stuff fast enough here. The Dragoon's gonna try to attack, and I guess 2 tanks in the front will fall a lot, reinforcing a little bit too late. But this position is going to get cleared out by Snow, which is good. But he will need to pull back now. We're going to be having a crazy mind drag against the Zealot. And Snow's going to back up. Yeah, he just definitely just buying time for his Arbiter to come out. And he hopes to do something. And Royo is so smart. The moment the base got destroyed, he comes back and he's going to try to wipe out the other group of Protoss forces on the low ground. Oh my god, Snow need to kind of go on the high ground ASAP. Yeah, at least he evacuated his forces fast enough. Still 3 bases versus 3 bases, and Protoss being on 3 bases hurts a lot, guys. Science Vessels is out before Arbiters is out, so that's a problem. Anyway, he's going to be having a Zealot exploding on the high ground here, and Snow knows that there are only 3 tanks there. He's going to try to attack this side before the turrets become operational, and there's going to be a mind drag. This tank will get cleared out, and we have a Shadow in the back. That Shadow possibly has a Reaver, which is going to be nice. Terran is, you know, Terran is getting stretched out very, very thin, guys. Okay, we do have carriers. What is this kind of build from Snow? Just switching between Arbiters and carriers. We rarely see it in, like, yeah, in pro leagues and other kind of, you know, more professional tournaments, but we're seeing it in this PSL. And yeah, Dragoons are, you know, just bleeding out like crazy here supply wise. Snow is behind by about 20 supply. He's gonna try to clear out his entry just to make sure that he can maybe recall it. But maybe he did not even research recall, guys. I I would not be surprised if he did not even research anything for his arbiters, because he's switching into carries. Actually, he needs everything. He's gonna destroy that temple to go from the back, and this is actually only time wasting. He wanna make his enemy think that he's gonna be going for kind of recall or something like that, but he's not doing that. He's gonna be switching into carries, and Terran's gonna be waiting kind of needlessly in that position, and he's bleeding out the tank. He want to make sure he can trade tanks for Zealot, and he needs to back up now, Snow, because the rest of the Terran reinforcement is coming over. And yeah, that's it. This position is gonna be completely cleared out. I don't know what happens to the temples. I don't know if the temples are destroyed or not. I guess not just yet. And Snow once again is temporarily on just 3 bases. His enemies on 4, so Royo is very close to winning this game. He need to actually just clean out some, some small things. Yeah, it's gonna be waiting to destroy those temples. We are at the 20 minute of the game now. Snow 173 supply, Royo is 187, and Snow is going to move right across this area. But there are some turrets just to spot. There are also tanks on the high ground. A single Zealot moving forward to take the tank fire. There are only 1 tank. There are only 1 tank. What happened to freaking goddamn Royo? And Zealot streaming through, and he's gonna possibly doing an EMP or block. He's gonna block something. He's gonna block a tank, and that's it. He's got not enough energy. He's gonna die. The Arbiter dies. So there's nothing. There's gonna be a Reaver just falling back. So this defense was nice from Royo here. We do have 2 carriers coming out randomly and attacking some tanks. And he's gonna try to clear this position here, but very nice D-Matrix at the last minute to save that base. And yeah, I feel like Royo is gonna be winning here. The rest of his forces comes out, and Snow's Ragtag forces cannot regroup fast enough. He's gonna try to expand here. Yeah, this is just for fun. Or at least the vultures died before we can actually spot the nexus, but now Tank's gonna be getting to that position to clear out the rest of the forces. Snow has a lot of army remaining. Those 2 carriers need to go in the back. He's gonna try to take a few more shots because there are no Goliaths. He will try to take as many shots as possible and then go and hide in the corner if he can. The nexus get wiped out, and yeah, very few options for Snow. Very few options for Snow, but he's gonna just play on here, and he's hoping he can actually win. And mass Goliaths, massive Goliaths, and just crazy upgrade these tanks. At least they are gonna get wiped out here, and Snow is still coming up with a lot of probes. He's gonna be able to finally have another base. Where could he actually possibly build a base, because he's out of minerals on several locations? He's gonna attack against this position, and the 930 is gonna have some Zealot on the high ground. He needs to destroy the turrets. The carrier is gonna fall back, and that was a failed attack. Look at how many forces are bleeding for Snow. Royo pushes his enemy back, and Royo is ahead by about 40 supply. Goliath's gonna try to target the carriers. No, looks like Snow is gonna regain his high ground advantage. He's got 2 carriers on the high ground, but he doesn't have enough money to make anything. He's almost mined out in his expansion. His third base got very few mineral patches remaining. He needs to actually swap angles once again. And do we have a command center going up at the top right? It might be command center. These carriers are looking for some other openings, but there are very few. And look at the red containment all around the map here. Very few openings for Snow. And if you're a Terran player, I hope you have enjoyed this game, because contrary to my prediction in mid-game, it looks like it's going to be Royo who comes ahead with a victory here. He's just closing out the various locations. Want to make sure everything is clear out. I mean, upgrades are so strong for Terran. Protoss got only +1 weapons on the ground. The Arbiters, maybe they have +1 weapons on the air. I don't know. He's finally gonna try to come out here to expand to this base. Yeah, there's gonna be no more mining in this area. The the vultures coming to clear out this area, and Royo would just push his entire force here to defend this base. Carriers gonna try to do a couple of attack. Need to pull back. Nice. What is that? Oh, D-Matrix or EMP? The D-Matrix. He's gonna be able to clear some forces. Zealot attacking, clearing out the turrets in this bridge. On this bridge is okay, but losing this base, and GG. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Royo, ASL Season 17, ASL Season 15 champion, and PSL Season 1 champion. Thanks for watching. If you like the cast video, buy me a coffee. The link is in the video description. Bye bye.